When we learn about these big problems in the world, such as human trafficking, aftercare for survivors, it can seem completely overwhelming, and that can lead to us doing nothing. And if we continue to do nothing when we learn about a problem, the problem gets worse. In 2018, I saw a documentary that was able to shed light on the uncomfortable topic of human trafficking.
And was kidnapped in Haiti from his church.
The documentary was based in Haiti, and I actually had my first mission trip in Haiti. So when I saw these kids, I was like, these are the same kids that I helped and held, but I was seeing them in an orphanage where they were being sold for sex or their body parts or labor. And halfway through the documentary, I was so saddened by what I saw that I actually had to go to the bathroom and I just cried because I thought, what if this was my child? I think it's really important that we realize that sometimes these kids, we might not know, but they're human, no matter where they were born in the world. And that's when I got really involved with learning more about rescuing children and human trafficking and the awareness side and how to prevent it. And I got to see really firsthand how the rescues happened. But then that led me to, well, I can't go on a rescue. I have kids at home. And so what can I do to help? And that's when I realized that there's a whole slew of things that children need after the rescue. Aftercare is equally as important as being rescued. And it's because of this that I looked for homes. I looked for homes that were a safe haven for children who had gone through this traumatic thing. And I learned that there were actually homes specifically for children who had been rescued from human trafficking. Once you've been through that kind of trauma, and let's say it starts at the age of 4 or 5, you need the time to heal.
En un momento tuve que ir al psiquiatra por varios problemas de mi pasado.
Nuestro corazón ahora sí que estaba partido en 1000 pedazos y pues con toda la ayuda que nos empezaron a dar era como un poquito de amor, confianza, respeto, que tienes valores. Fue como que otra vez ese corazoncito empezó a florecer.
En mi caso, la psicología me ayudó a abrirme y a sentirme liberada de todo lo que me había pasado y sentir confianza en mí mismo y en los demás.
You know, when we're growing up, we're told you can do anything you want and I believe in you. Well, these kids were growing up being told you're only worth what you can give with your body. And so how do we heal that so it doesn't lead to either becoming a predator themselves when they get older or to go back into that world because it's like that's all they feel that they're worth. They're just worth whatever they can do with their body. What's really beautiful is because of the success of kids coming out of this program, they are able to empower other children who have been through it and realize that something that can be so dark can also bring so much light through the hope and the strength that they have to overcome other things and inspire others to do the same. Of course, I want to let everybody know that this is happening so they know what signs to look out for and how they can help. And then I'm introduced to Alma Tucker. And Alma Tucker is the founder of International Network of Hearts. And wow, this is the woman that I want to be like when I grow up.
Muy orgullosa. Once the girls, and we start seeing girls, boys were rescued, was not place for them. It's no place to take them. Was not sheltered at all in this area. I remember in 2013, we opened the first shelter for girls. That day was amazing to see actually they're here. They were rescued and now they're here with us.
A lot of people don't want to visit aftercare homes with children who are survivors because it is a dark topic and they don't want to imagine or see what these children have gone through. But what was beautiful is that when I went to that aftercare home that day, I didn't know what to expect. And when I opened the front door, it was like it was like a cozy home. I felt like I was walking through the door of my mom's house, and the pictures are on the walls and you see all the kids and all the activities they've done. I sat there and my heart was full. I was like, this is what I want to replicate. I want to give this feeling and this love to other kids. Sometimes when we picture a home, we picture, here's some beds, go lay down, you're safe now, dark. No, this is light. And I wanted to continue to give this light to other survivors. As Alma and I are coming back to the US, I start talking to her about the day and the program she's created for these kids and how beautiful it was that there's so much light and a topic that we think is so dark. And then she tells me that they're actually about to lose the home.
People said, yes, I'm going to help you. Here's this house. The person then promised us to forever home for our children. Now he's telling us, you know what? Nobody cares about this subject, only you, Alma. What should I help you? Nobody cares about the subject of human trafficking. And I was like, what? No, these children need home. I remember this person told me, you better give me back the house.
We cannot let these children be homeless. We cannot let these children just be thrown into normal orphanages where they won't receive the type of services that they need to live a restored life.
Para todos esos niños no habría una esperanza. Creo que habría muchos lugares más que también tratan de esto, pero aquí en Tijuana y en Baja California es el único lugar.
Through Alma and the aftercare home she created, these kids have been able to be in the program for 9 years, graduate, move into the transitional home, and be supported in fulfilling whatever dream they had for their life. You know, they are able to go to college and pursue their passions, and that's the ultimate goal. You know, the question would be, how can I help? You can use your voice and you can raise awareness that this is happening. Or if you're really passionate about survivors and aftercare like I am, you can let people know about this home and the project that we're working on to build a safe haven for these children, and that through its completion, 30 more rescued children will have a safe place to live. Or if you don't have the time, you can donate money. You know, monetary donations go a long way. Or maybe you have services. You're in the cabinetry business, the solar business, the concrete business, and you have products that you want to donate. There's so many ways that you can get involved, and I just want you to know that it doesn't have to be huge. One person cannot do it all, but when we band together, it can all be done. Piece by piece, we can build this home.
Gracias a la Casa del Jardín soy libre.
Tengo esperanza.
Soy amada.